going to do today without the pods. I'm not even going to get into them because that's the last week and they tried me. I was like, you know what? We ain't even going to worry about it. We just going to go raw. Raw's law anyway. You know, but that's inappropriate to say. Let me not say that because I got Lizzo in trouble on that inappropriate talking, but we're going to tell you all about it. Ciao, welcome to the Library Live.
Ain't no stopping sunshine. Ain't no stopping me. Ain't no stopping all the love that sets the people free. Don't try to tell me to wait till I belong. You can't convince me that what I dream is wrong. No matter what you say, you can't cloud my head. I push the fear away. You remember what I said. You can't stop the tide rising high. No. You can't stop the light in my eyes. Oh no. You can't keep me down. Tell you why. Ain't no stopping sunshine. Ain't no stopping me. Ain't no stopping all the love that sets the people free. Ain't no stopping wisdom from changing people's minds. Ain't no stopping sunshine. Gonna leave the dark behind. I won't believe it if you say I've lost my chance. I'll be.
Hey, how you doing? How are you doing? Tell me. I really want to know. Is it oh shit, y'all, I am exhausted. I literally just woke up. I woke up 30 minutes ago because I got home from work and was like, you know what? Well, first of all, I had a day. I mean a day at work. Like shit went left starting at what, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, you know what? I got a couple more events to do today. And then guess what? I'm out of here. So I left work at like 2 o'clock. I was like, I'm going to go home. So I came home, took a little disco nap, and then was like, you know what? Okay, set your alarm for 6:30 because we know we were going to, I dedicated Monday and Fridays as the Library Live days. So I was like, make sure you up, Darrell. Don't fall asleep and then be asleep until it's dark and then you wake up looking around like, what the fuck happened? So I'm here. That's why I'm still giving you like real baritone. Hey, Jer Bear. Giving you very much baritone, very white teas because I literally just woke up. But anyway, that's enough of that. Hey, so I hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a fabulous weekend planned. We got a lot to talk about. So, do we want to start with Miss Mamas? Let's get her out the way. Let's just get her out the way because there's been nothing more talked about this week since Tuesday but this. So let's just get her out the way. Child, y'all girl Lizzo. It's going to slightly pain me to do this story, but here's what it is. So, Tuesday, there were allegations brought upon Lizzo. I remember I used to have this internal battle with y'all every week on my love-hate relationship with Lizzo and how sometimes I love her and sometimes I just can't stand her ass. And I'm still in that limbo. But now I have a clear side to sit on, child, because apparently she ain't on the right side. Anyway, allegation was brought against Lizzo for sexual misconduct, fostering a toxic work environment, and all around being a nasty gutter-butt trollop. Now, 3 of her old dancers are claiming that not only does Lizzo, and this is the funny part, not only were they fat shamed, it's funny that I chose this photo because Cam, you see Cam over there on Lizzo's right, He's actually one of Taylor Swift's dancers now. He's literally probably my size, so he ain't no little nigga. So you can just tell this is an old picture. This is from the I almost want to say Billboard Awards a couple of years ago. Nonetheless, she's always been very much higher fat people, fat dancers. Is it? I said it already, so if it's not okay to say, too late. She's always like her group, her dancers, her people who play the trombone, all fat people, which is great. But in that same breath, she was fat shaming these people, dancers and all. These three dancers said they was fat shamed on a regular basis, not just by Lizzo, but possibly her team. More importantly, when I read the lawsuit, it was more so Lizzo was just there, almost on the side, as like she knew this was going on and didn't say nothing about it. So that's why we got to include you. It's like a YouTube bitch come outside too kind of thing. Um, the lawsuit that I read makes it seem like it was more so on the team than her. But Lizzo, you're just equally as guilty because at the end of the day, it's your 5 letters name on the marquee. So, and that goes for anybody. Like when they had those allegations against Ellen, fostering a toxic work environment. Ellen, you might not have been the one that was toxic, but guess whose name was on the little marquee? Yours. So you have a responsibility to make sure that your shit is clean. Now, one portion of the story that I really want to get into is the sexual misconduct portion. Because this took me out, and I just want to make sure I get this right. So I had to bring the trusty, dusty library loud cards back. So apparently, allegedly, this is one of the stories where I have to use allegedly a lot because she ain't gonna sue me. So one of the allegations was that while they were at an Amsterdam show, they went to a strip club afterwards, and Lizzo forced these girls to do the following, and I quote, fondle a dancer's breast, a female dancer, catch a dildo, catch a dildo that was shot out of a dancer's vagina. I can't make this shit up. And eat a banana out of another dancer's vagina. I don't know if it was the same dancer that had the dildo that was launching dildos. I don't know if it's the same dancer. But just know that there was dildos launching and bananas being eaten out of coochies at this Amsterdam strip club. And Lizzo was forcing these girls to do these egregious acts. That was the word they used on the internet, egregious. These egregious acts. I don't think they're that bad. I mean, most of us do worse. So, hey, here we are. But, child, Lizzo, I don't know what you gonna do about this. I had to put on my lawyer glasses for Lizzo, because child, she gonna need it. She is going to need everybody she can get. She gonna need an internet lawyer. So let me pull up her statement, and we'll tell y'all what she said, because I found her statement really. I found her PR team statement because I just refuse to believe Lizzo wrote this. I do. And most statements that come from like artists when shit goes down, I refuse to believe they wrote it. And this one is just even worse. So here it goes. She says, and mind you, I also want to point out that this is still on her Instagram with the comments on. The comments are not off, which says a lot. So I'll give her that. Here's what she had to say. These last few days have been gut-wrenchingly difficult and overwhelmingly disappointing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually, I choose not to respond to false allegations, but these are as unbelievable as they sound and too outrageous to not be addressed. One thing I also want to point out is nowhere does she deny said pussy launching and things of that nature in here. There's never a denial. Keep that in mind. These sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional. As an artist, I've always been very passionate about what I do. I take my music and my performances seriously because at the end of the day, I only want to put out the best art that represents me and my fans. With passion comes hard work and high standards. Sometimes I have to make hard decisions, but it's never my intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable or like they aren't valued as an important part of the team. That's the third, or that's the second swipe. There's two more. Still, no denial. I am not here to be looked, or I am not here to be looked at as a victim, but I also know that I am not the villain that people in the media have portrayed me to be these last few days. I am very open. This part got me. This part made me believe that these girls ain't lying. This is the part right here. I am very open with my sex, at least about the pussy launcher. I am very open to. I am very open with my sexuality and expressing myself, but I cannot accept or allow people to use that openness to make me out to be something I am not. There is nothing I take more seriously than the respect we deserve as women in the world. I know what it feels like to be body shamed on a daily basis and will absolutely never criticize or terminate an employee because of their weight. One of the girls said she was fired because she gained weight. Before we get into the last statement, let me say this. Because somebody tried to make a point on the internet, and I just want to make it very much clear. As a residential fat guy in the world today, you can't say, you can say, but I just want to let you know that's not true. Fat people can fat shame. Fat people can absolutely fat shame. I thought about this little segment I'm about to give y'all on the way home from work, and want to make it perfectly clear that that is absolutely a thing. And I even want to flip it and let you know that skinny people can fat shame, or skinny people can skinny shame. Just because you fat don't mean you walk around here and not be fat shaming. There is a divide within fat people. Here's that divide. There's a reasonable amount of fat, and then there's like, okay, sir, ma'am, it's not cute at all. Okay, because nowadays, especially with, the internet and things of that nature, for some reason everybody want a fat man or a fat woman or something like that. Y'all think it's cute and things of that nature. We wasn't the cat's meow for a real long time. We were not the cat's meow for a real long time. Now I would like to believe since I blossomed in college, I have always been since then the cat's meow. But prior to that, we weren't the cat's meow. Okay, but something clicked in the universe, and now everybody want a fat man. Hey, DJ Chevy Red. Oh, I talk about everybody. Okay, our weeds have no limits. For some reason, everybody want a fat man. Everybody wants somebody with a little belly, a little push, a little bit of something, a little pushing for the cushion, or whatever the hell y'all used to say back in the day. Y'all thought it was cute. We do that internally amongst fat people. We do. We absolutely do. If you like me, let's say it's me and somebody else. If you fat and you ain't giving it, like you not putting on for the fat people, I'm reading you. I'm reading you down. That's always been a thing internally amongst us. So the whole she can't fat shame because she's fat is not a thing. It's not. Especially if they fat with a nice shape, they will 100% push a little, but a little built fat person. Okay. I love me a belly, always have, and an old man. One thing DJ Chevy Red gonna do, she gonna tell y'all about how she love her a nice seasoned man, nice seasoned. We don't want to call old, we call them seasoned. But I just want to make that point because somebody was like, she gonna be fat shaming and she fat. That's not even a thing. Yes, it is. And you gotta be fat to know that. And the person I said it, I looked up, and she's skinny. By the way, skinny people do it to each other too, especially black people. If you know black people, the one thing that the blacks love to tell you, if you're too thin, you need to put some meat on your bones. Get you some food. Get you a plate. Black people, we do it all the time. Anywho, here's her last statement, then we're going to move on because I'm done talking about the time. I'm hurt, but I will not let good work... I'm hurt, but I will not let the good work I've done in the world be overshadowed by this. I want to thank everyone who has reached out in support to lift me up during this difficult time. So that's what she had to say about it. It really didn't help her cause, if you ask me. Because like I said, she didn't deny anything. She didn't deny it. Get on this internet and tell us that these people lying on you. Quit giving us these crafty ass statements that your people have put together, because at the end of the day, we don't believe it. I don't, at least. So, y'all, show of hands in the comments if you believe it. We'll watch this continue to unfold over the weekend. But Lizzo, good luck, girl, because you're going to need it. You're going to need it all. Y'all see my Taylor Swift shirt? I put her on for a reason. So, I broke it out of pack for a reason. I haven't opened it until then. Until today. Taylor is coming. Again. Yes, she is. Now, I was at lunch on Wednesday, minding my business. My director came to property from New York, and she took me and my specialist to lunch. We had a nice little lunch. We're having lunch. I'm sitting there, scrolling on my phone. I open Instagram, and boom, Taylor's coming back. I'm like, ooh, pause the lunch. I'm trying to get in because the last time y'all did me wrong, Ticketmaster, and I had to wait for the second round of tickets. Not this time, baby. My girl's coming back. Now, she will be, for you children who need help, she will be in October 2024, the Eras Tour will be circling back around to the U.S., and I will be making sure I'm at one of the locations, either Miami or New Orleans. Both places I've never been to, so I'm excited to get to go somewhere else besides, Ohio or Vegas or New York. I get to go somewhere else. So, Miami, New Orleans, Indiana, and Toronto. 4 new stops, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. I did everything but cry at the lunch table while we're enjoying our lunch. I had 4 tabs open. Like, whichever one hits first, I'm going for it. So, speaking of Taylor Swift, now segue into this next story. So, Billboard is, first of all, Billboard and Rolling Stone, them two motherfuckers who can't get a list right to say they life. And I try to pay them dust, but this one I just had to talk about. So, here we go. So, according to Billboard, Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus are the top contenders of No New Orleans, and everybody call you babe with the accent. Don't make me go down there and be slutting it out, because I will. I will take some extra days to slut the butt down in Atlanta or New Orleans. Not in Atlanta, because y'all fight. Y'all fight. That's one thing I want everybody to know about the girls in Atlanta, is they fight. But Billboard is saying that Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus are the front runners for this year's MTV Michael Jackson Video Van Guard Award. And as much as I love me some Taylor Swift, as you guys know, it's no secret, she is right now on my heart. No. It's not time. It's not time yet. It's not, especially since I feel like we've had this conversation here before. Have we had this conversation here before? I feel like we have. And furthermore, you too, Miss Cyrus, I definitely don't see it for you. Like, at least Taylor has an extensive catalog of music videos that we can be like, okay, yeah, these are pretty, pretty iconic. I mean, look what you made me do, for an example. The way that dropped and shook the internet, like that in itself. But Miley, I can't sit and be like, your videos weren't good because they were good. They were good because they were shocking. Like, what was it? The wrecking ball, when you was riding around on the little thing naked. There was that. I can't even think of any others. Other than that, for what? Especially when you have artists out here. Here, I pulled up the list. Don't you just give me a second. I pulled up the list because I wanted to make sure that I got all of this right. And I could share this with y'all. So here is the list of, just recently, the Video Van Guard recipients as of recent. Now, I still don't forgive y'all for giving Nicki Minaj this award, because I still just don't understand. She was last year. Prior to that, there was no recipient until Missy Elliott back in 2019, which is well deserved. Missy Elliott for sure. Jennifer Lopez before Missy Elliott, still don't understand that, but I digress. Pink, Rihanna, okay, Rihanna, Kanye, okay, Giselle, absolutely, like she should have been first. Justin Timberlake doesn't give me iconic video. He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. You know who's not gotten one? Lady Stephanie Germanata Gaga has not received a Video Van Guard Award. And she single-handedly, back in 2008, really revitalized music videos. Because for a while, you girls weren't giving it at all. Like, music videos was kind of dead until Lady Gaga jumped into the scene and was like, no, creativeness and all that shit has to come first. And I'm willing to put my bottom dollar on Lady Gaga bringing that back. And I'm also willing to die on that hill and windmill with anyone who disagrees. Just saying. Just Dance. Poker Face. This is just the fame. I haven't even gotten into the fame monster. Paparazzi. Bad Romance. Bad Romance. Do y'all remember the year Bad Romance swept the MTV Awards, winning every single nomination it was nominated for? Every one. And she ain't got one. But Nicki Minaj got one. I need to stop shade Nicki. Because the bars might watch this later on and then come for me. I mean, it's just the truth. It's the truth, and I indulge in the truth. I don't think Taylor is ready right now. I damn sure don't think Miley Cyrus is deserving at this moment. My vote is for Lady Gaga. And if not Lady Gaga, Usher the Raymond. Because y'all been playing in his face too. Usher the Raymond been here in our lives since we were 6. So stop playing the Usher the Raymond face. Now, when I think about Confessions, I mean, we know Confessions was pretty iconic, but it didn't really garner any, like, music videos. It was just an iconic era. And I think we could, clearly we gave J-Lo one. We can give Usher a pass because Usher gave us music. Tiny music in. So it's either Stephanie or Gaga. Or, shit, that is Gaga. It's either Stephanie or Raymond for me. Anybody besides those two at MTV, y'all got me fucked up. And that's just that. I done fucked around and got an attitude now. I need something to drink. Because it really blows me that y'all have not gave Lady Gaga this award. That's crazy to me. Single-handedly made you bitches start doing music videos again. Single-handedly. Because y'all had to keep up with her ass. And y'all couldn't. I'm moving on. Speaking of music videos, Ciara and Christopher. They ain't got one yet. They ain't ready either. Christopher just gives us 56 tracks on one song or one album. Ciara's cute, but she's not Video Van Guard material. I'm just saying. I love Ciara, Lord knows I do. And y'all know I do. But she's not Van Guard. She's not there. She's not. But I will say this. Ciara wasn't ready. I wish Ciara would give it up. Listen, here's the thing that I've noticed about Ciara. Ciara at this point is at a place in her life where she ain't making music to chart. She ain't making music to, get accolades. She's making music to just have fun at this point. Because she got Russell Wilson on her arm. She ain't really got to do shit. But she just make a little yang 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 every now and then because, you know, she's a musician and she feels it in her spirit. I will say this. I don't remember how the song goes. I don't remember the melody of the song. All I know is I watched the music video this morning at like 6 a.m. because I saw it on my timeline. I was like, oh, Ciara and Chris Brown finally. Because I remember, do y'all remember? And don't shade me. But when Ciara dropped Fantasy Ride, there was a song on Fantasy Ride with Chris Brown called Turntables. Iconic song. Good song. We, back in the day when I was a, you know, founding member of the C Squad, we deserved a music video for that song. Because Turntables was it. I will say that. I remember Turntables. I think it's still on my playlist now. I will give y'all a little sample, but you know how Facebook do. We deserve a video for that, but that was around the time where, I think that was around the time when Chris was, you know, christened. And that's why they pulled any kind of thought of doing a music video with his ass, because he was out Chris Brown. But the video was cute. I will give you that. The video was cute. It was nice to see Chris Brown and Ciara, who, if you ask me, were very much so like, you know, the boom cats of our generation. Like, they're not the strongest vocalists. They're just okay vocalists, but they boom cat down boots. Like, that's their dancing ability is over their vocal ability. But when it comes together, it makes a cute little package. And it was cute for them. It was very cute for them. I enjoyed the video. It was good to see them dancing together and dancing the boom cat and things of that nature. I'm still upset about that tribute they were supposed to do to Michael Jackson. I'm still upset about that. Because that would have been, baby. Oh, that would have been good. Who fucked that up? Was it the Grammys? I think it was the Grammys. Or Billboard. One of y'all fucked that up for us. We still deserve that. To see these two paying tribute to Michael Jackson. Because, let me just be honest. What award show was that did that tribute to Michael? Or was it Janet? It was Janet. And they hired Ciara. Ciara did great. Ciara ate. Quite frankly, I think Ciara should have did the whole tribute herself. They hired Ciara, Jason Derulo, and Tennis Shoe. Why y'all got Tennis Shoe and Jason Derulo up here doing a tribute to Janet Jackson? Okay, what did I say? Also, why Chris forgives Ciara and not Tiana Taylor? You know why. You know the rumors about Chris and how he is colorblind in so many words and things of that nature. I'm gonna leave that there. Nonetheless, what's the name of the song? Slow Motion, Dance on Me, Dance Down. What's it called? Oh, How We Roll. How We Roll is the name of the song, Darrell. Check into How We Roll on your local Vivo and things of that nature. All right, now last but not least, because I'm sick. I'm sick, and I'm sick of y'all selective rage. I'm very much sick of y'all selective rage. Because had this been any other girl, y'all would have been pissed. Y'all would have been very much pissed, but because it's Kylie Jenner ass, y'all letting her slide, and it ain't fair. So Kylie Jenner has dropped these, or the brand has dropped these brand of Kylie Jenner dolls. And I got beef. I don't know why I got beef, but I know why, but I got beef. I don't like it. I am very upset about it. Look at these dolls. Here, let me zoom in for you. Can we zoom in for the children? Zoom in more. Look at these dolls. Look at them. Here, look at them. Look, can you see her? Look at. Why are they so dark? Why are they so dark? Why are the dolls so dark? Zoom in on the doll. I want you to see the doll. Look at them. Just darkness. Darkness falls across the land. That's a black woman. Kylie is white. I just had to think about it. I had to remember that she's not a Kardashian. So she's just plain white. Pale. You can't even use Armenian. You're pale. And you done got on here and tanned yourself and got these dolls. And you know who's going to buy them. You know who's going to buy them. Little black girls who see, oh, look at the little doll. Yeah. I just threw that story in there just for, just a little yang for the end of the show. But I just want to let you know, kind of, you dead ass wrong for these dolls. That's what she always said. She pissed me off. I saw this. I was like, oh, screenshot this shit. We saving this for Friday. This is coming back. It's coming back. And it's all coming back to me. Speaking of it's all coming back, please send out some love to Celine Dion, because I heard she was going through. She had that health scare and things of that nature, and my heart will not go on when Celine Dion get ready to go on to glory. Because y'all know, if y'all know nothing about me, know that my heart will go on. The Titanic song is like top 3 for me. Top 3. And I am going to be devastated when Celine Dion goes on. I am. And I'm really going to listen to that song and lay on my floor and cry. But that's neither here nor there. Listen. I know you guys are watching. There's a white stain on my desk. And no, it's not that kind of... I have never had any kind of encounters, if you will, on this desk. I don't know what this is. Not to mention, it's not sturdy enough, child. We gonna need something a little heavier. Now maybe this dining room table, we can get down on, but not this. This is Walmart. This is Walmart. That's sturdy. That's metal. We could do that, but not here. How did we get here? I don't even know. But listen, I love you guys for watching. I will see you guys next week, Monday, for another installment of the Library Live. Hopefully we'll have some updates on Lizzo, child. Hopefully she will be told the truth on the internet about what she did. Maybe she could do an interview with who did? Speaking of, listen, who do we think she could do an interview with? I don't want Gail or Oprah. I don't want Gail or Oprah. Barbara Walters. Give Barbara Walters. She'll pull her card. That's that. Thanks, Jerry. You enjoy your weekend too. I love you guys for watching. We will see you guys next Monday. Let's go find something to eat, y'all. I want to hear her sit down with Young Miami. Yes. Oh, yes. Get Carisha. That'll work.